Hey everyone, Jonathan with New Roof here. I'm here with Mr. King. We just finished up his roof last week. He did upgrade to a GAF lifetime roofing system. Roof in the background there. This is Mr. King right here.
Hello.
Mr. King, let me ask you, how was the entire process for you with start to finish?
Start to finish was absolutely fantastic. As you said, my name's John King, and I'm a retired police officer. My wife is as well. We live here in Hutto, Texas. And as many people that live in Hutto realize, the original roofing system that was put in was just not what it should have been, up to speed. And for years, we would have shingles replaced and things like that. And now we went with this architectural roof, just couldn't be happier. A huge storm came in the next day after this roof was installed. Not one shingle was gone. I was usually used to having a truck come by and asking a guy to get off and put 5 or 6 more shingles back up there for us. However, as you can see, it's absolutely perfect. Couldn't be happier. Now here's the one thing I do want to stress. I could have went with anybody. New Roof stuck with me and I stuck with them. My insurance company, which will go unnamed, has many TV commercials on TV. It's top 3 in the country. For 16 years we paid insurance, and they wanted to cut me a $2,100 check while almost every other house on the street was done by their insurance companies, which were not our insurance company. So what I want to say about New Roof is this, which makes them special and stand out to me, is that they actually went, and we went into an appraisal type situation with me having an appraiser and my insurance company having an appraiser. And I went from a $1,200 check, or $2,100 check, which I never cashed because I certainly wasn't going to settle for that, to a completely new roof, which was about $13,000. I just absolutely could not believe that. And it was just a matter of New Roof sticking with me and pushing and pushing and pushing to accomplish this mission, and I greatly appreciate it. We're both veterans and we're both retired from the state, so we don't have a lot of money, and every little bit counts.
Awesome. Wow, that's a lot of kind words from you. What do your neighbors think about your new roof, and do you think you have the best looking roof on the street?
I think we have the first or second best, because we absolutely copied the neighbor across a couple doors down on the other side of the street. We loved it, and y'all were able to come through and let us have something that we could enjoy just as much as they do. And I think everybody that doesn't have the architectural shingle that's rated for what, 130 miles?
130 miles per hour,
yep.
And lifetime warranty.
I think they're all regretting it, because this last storm, I can show you people that have had a roof for a year and a half, and their shingles are missing.
You kind of already touched on this. I was going to ask you, what would you recommend New Roof to your friends and neighbors, and why?
Absolutely, and just the things that I'll go back over. Y'all stuck with me, and I failed to mention this. I probably filed the original claim probably almost a year ago. So the product you're seeing behind me, this didn't happen overnight, and it was appraisal after appraisal, and my insurance company trying to just get off as cheap as possible, which angered me. Of course, I've changed since then, but it was a long process, and I don't know that anybody else would have done that. And I think y'all being located here in Hutto, being part of the community, really helps, because I could drop by the office, talk to the owner, Mike, whenever I wanted. He'd hang up the phone. I'd literally go sit in his office, and he stopped everything. And yourself for coming over constantly, and how are things going? Is this the way you like it? You came over personally to walk around the house to see if there was even any nails or anything left in the yard. And I thought, wow, talk about follow-up. That's some real follow-up.
Awesome. Would you recommend me, Jonathan, as a project supervisor?
The whole team. Absolutely the whole team. Yep, and the people that actually put the roof on.
Fantastic. All right, and last question here. Why did you choose newroof.com in the first place?
Chose New Roof because I saw their jobs and their abilities here on this street. Those people chose not to go with the architectural. However, I did like the job that y'all did, and my wife and I made that decision that we would rather just go ahead and spend a little more, which we ended up not spending anything other than the deductible, but you're not going to get away from that regardless what you do in any scenario. But it's one of the better decisions we made, absolutely.
All right, Mr. King, I really appreciate it. Thanks again, and here's the final shot of the roof there.